I told our Invest Diva Premium Investing Group or PIG members to consider buying the Zoom stock ZM at the beginning of March at prices 112 and 107 respectively, and to take profit at 162. Those who had medium risk tolerance and considered this strategy made money within 20 days, while the rest of the market was panic selling. But now the Zoom stock price is taking a hit. So why is that? And what should you do next? I shared my strategy actually with our Premium Investing Group or PIC members on Tuesday, but I thought I'd share my outlook with you guys here as well. Before we get started, I'd love to hear from you. Do you know your unique risk tolerance? Because that's the only way that you can determine if an investment strategy is right for you. So head over to the comment section and let me know. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kiana Danial. I'm the founder of the Invest Diva movement, a tribe of proactive moms who want to create a better life for themselves and their kids too, and they want to become financially independent. You've probably heard of me or seen me on media like Fox Business, CNN, Time, Forbes, Yahoo Finance, or you've maybe even read one of my books in the fields of investing and trading. If you're new to all this and want to join the Invest Diva movement, check out the link in the description area of this video or go to learn.investdiva.com/yes, Y-E-S, to get started. I also publish new videos every single day and interviews with awesome people. So make sure that you click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification button so that you do not miss out on my next episode. Now, let's go take a look at the Zoom stock and conduct a traditional Invest Diva diamond analysis. All right, the Invest Diva diamond analysis looks at the market from 5 different points: the fundamentals, market sentiment, technical analysis, capital, which is your risk tolerance, and overall how it fits within your portfolio. So fundamentals first for Zoom. So Zoom, the company, added more users in the first 2 months of this year than all of 2019, racking up 2.2 million new monthly users by the end of February. And now it's the world's most popular iPhone and Android app. But Zoom has a bunch of not very hidden vulnerabilities that is really getting investors nervous, and majority of it has to do with privacy. For example, last year, Zoom had a security flaw that let hackers hijack your webcam. Last week, Vice reported that Zoom was sending users data to Facebook without really telling them about it, even if they didn't have a Facebook account, which is weird. And now there are some really weird incidents where professional Zoom meetings get crashed by like a naked person shouting profanities. So there are so many different things that are happening. So New York's Attorney General just sent Zoom a letter saying that her office was concerned about this seemingly relaxed security. So that is the reason why, one of the reasons why, fundamentally speaking, that the investors have been selling the Zoom stock. But it also, as I talked about it last month, literally 162 was a resistance level. Even though it was an all-time high level, it was a resistance level that was bound to create some sort of a pullback in its stock price. Now, keep in mind that Zoom does not pay for dividend yields. So if you're somebody who's relying on investing for income, this may not be the right choice for you. Also, right now, Zoom is increasing because of the coronavirus lockdown, the fact that people cannot go to meetings in person. And Zoom does have some competition, such as Skype and Webinar Jam and GoToMeeting and all that. Skype is owned by Microsoft, another stock that we actually have shared with my Premium Investing Group members, along with 10 other must-haves in our portfolio. Now, Zoom is not a must-have. It's somebody with a medium-term outlook who wants to buy now and sell with profit, which is exactly what happened to our medium-term investors in the Premium Investing Group last month. Now, taking a look at some market sentiment over here, Morningstar doesn't really like Zoom. It looks like, well, their analysis was from back on March 5th. And they thought the fair value is 62. That is literally 2 days after I said it's going to go to 162, and it did. So I would take my analysis of Zoom over this, but it also shows that a lot of people, a lot of investors actually look at Morningstar for investments. That shows that at least some part of some investors are looking at this and saying, okay, I'm not going to buy it, I'm going to sell it, right? But then if you look at Benzinga, you'll see that actually the majority of the market is bullish. So there is a bit of a bear say, bull say going on right now. We have exactly today, Davidson staying neutral on the 25th, Morgan Stanley maintaining cool weight. So they're like, whatever, they're not really taking action. Meanwhile, on the 17th, Needham actually switched to buy, which was probably a little bit late. But now what is happening on the stock? So one thing that you want to keep in mind, by the way, this is the strategy that we shared on the 3rd of March. We said the LID is 112 and we took profit at 162, exactly as planned happened. We bought at 112 and 107. It went down, even it touched 100. We had another buy limit order at 98, which didn't go through. 100 was the limit. And then it reached 162 exactly on March 23rd, and now it's taking a hit. So now what? If you take a look at the Zoom stock price from a macro view, well, we don't have much to play around with because they literally just went public last year. So we don't have that much historical data, and that also kind of adds on to the risk of the stock, and only people who have medium to high risk tolerance, who are trying to take advantage of the current market prices instead of just buying and holding, they can look into this. So I'm going to keep this short, actually just conducting a very fast technical analysis here. You'll see that this is the resistance level as we found out last week. And these are the Fibonacci retracement levels, 138, 126, 138. We talked about it yesterday. We added it as buy limit order. And the remaining Fibonacci retracement levels actually go back down to 50%. Now, I do believe that this privacy issue could actually be an opportunity for Zoom, because they're to prove their investors. I hope that they're going to take action actually on this. They're newbie in San Francisco. They're new in big tech, so they're probably just feeling the markets, feeling how things are worked out. They probably need to speak with Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook a little bit about privacy issues. But as we even saw with Facebook, all the hit that they took over the years from investors because of privacy, they were able to overcome that, and they're now better than before. So I do think that eventually this is going to be actually pretty good for Zoom, but I wouldn't still hold this one long term, because once the coronavirus pandemic and the lockdown is over, I'm not saying that Zoom is going to lose the subscriptions. They got a lot of data now in their hands that they probably can bank on and create some other things. I don't know what exactly they're doing. But in the meantime, I believe even if they're going to continue to do amazing, once the pandemic is over, a majority of investors may be dumping Zoom in order to buy other things that are recovering. So that's the reason why I have this not short term because it's not day trading, but medium term outlook. So I hope this helped. Let me know what you think about the Zoom stock down in the comments. And also let me know what other stocks you want me to cover in my next episodes. If you want to become a premium investing group member and access all of my strategies and my must-haves and medium to long-term and short-term even strategies across the board, from stocks to cryptocurrency to Forex, head over to learn.investdiva.com/yes to see how you can get involved with our community. And make sure to subscribe, share this video with all of your investing friends, and I'll see you in the next video.